Guys, thanks for coming in for my video. I'm going to show you today some of the stuff that I have put on eBay this week that I have sold in the last couple of months. I'll show you some stills of those between the footage, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to list hopefully this coming week tomorrow. I like to list on Sunday. I forget, I think it was GIF or one of those people that used to be a part of the early eBay people wrote a thing called the Bible of eBay, and he talked about listing and ending on Sundays because a lot of people have time on their hands, and they can take the time and shop quite a bit. All right, this is a leather fanny pack that we brought back in style, sold it on eBay. Fire King Jade Light, very popular collectible, also sold on eBay. A Western jacket, blue, cobalt blue, beautiful jacket, sold on eBay. Camouflage NRA playing cards, eBay sell. Okay, guys, these are two of my favorite models, my daughter and her friend, and they're modeling two jackets that I'm going to put on eBay today. One of them is a leather jacket, and I did show it to you. The leather one, come a little bit, please turn around. The leather one I got for $9, and I showed it to you in my haul. Pick up your hair, Miss Christian, so we can see the back of it. It's got that Western little stitching in the back, and it's like a biker jacket. It's a very nice thick leather, and I showed you all the details on it in the haul. So I won't go into too much detail, but that's a black leather jacket. It is a ladies' medium, but these girls wear petite sizes. They're very small. They probably, you guys wear like zeros and ones. And then my daughter Anna is wearing a very interesting jacket. Let's open it up right there at the lapel so we can see the label on it. It says that it's from Riders Through the Century, Santa Fe, New Mexico, and it's a beautiful, rich velvet, burgundy, and black. It's got these huge shoulder pads, puff sleeves. It's got all kinds of intricate design with embellishments all through it, brocade stitching, and just all kinds of interesting things. And I got this at the Goodwill. I believe I paid $10 to $12 for it, but I'm going to list it probably starting at about $30 and see how that goes. I think it's really cute. I think someone with a boho attitude or whatnot, you guys are so silly, would really find it interesting. And of course, leather jacket is a classic. But those are the types of clothing that I look for to resell. Just a classic leather jacket or something really interesting, really costumey, or just people who want to be on that cutting edge and don't want to dress like, like you just stepped out of Abercrombie or something. All right, guys, thanks so much for your help today. I appreciate it. Say bye. Okay, guys, I also sold Barbie clothes. These were my daughter's old Barbie clothes. These are actually vintage doll clothes that I found and collected years ago. Sold them as a lot. A couple of months ago, and what is going to go on probably by tomorrow. All right, some of the stuff that I decided to do for a new listing is to pull out the Whiting and Davis bags that I showed you in my hauls, and they do really, really well. And these are the original Whiting and Davis. They're not imitation. They're very, very nice. This is a little cosmetic bag, and I usually start these at about $20, $25. And then this is a really pretty oversized one. I also showed you this in one of my hauls. Sort of a bronze colored, really, really cute. Then I'm going to relist this Lucky Brand bag that actually sold on eBay, but I got a return on it. And I listed it as new with defects, and I pointed out the defect. It has sort of a little watermark on it. I can hardly see it, but apparently, I think this is it back here. There it is. Apparently, the person that bought it said that it wasn't as, it was a little bit more than she had bargained for, so she wanted her money back. And of course, eBay usually sides with the buyer. eBay has sided with me once, and that was concerning the size of a bag. So anyway, I'm going to relist it. It's a gorgeous bag. And then I'm also going to list a vintage fossil, messenger fossil bag, crossbody, all leather. I'm going to list, what else do I have here? Oh, a Sharif Americana bag. This is a metallic purple. Really pretty messenger bag. It's purple with khaki green. Nice long strap on that. And another bag I'm going to list is a Fendi bag. And I showed you this in my haul. And I'm going to get my daughter to model it for me later. I always like to use live models if possible, because people can tell by the scale a lot more what size the bag truly is, because you can describe it left and right, and people don't read the listings, I don't know, or they don't really understand them, but it's very helpful to have a live model or to have mannequins, and I do have mannequins that I use when my daughter's being moody. But anyway, that's what we have there, and I'm going to show you some pictures of her and her friend who modeled 2 garments for me that I just got, and there's one of them you saw in a haul, the other one you have not seen, and those are the type of garments and things that I look for, aside from the Western wear that I mentioned in the other video, to resell on eBay. I don't really do much of the outgrown clothes or anything like that. I have done that a couple of times. One time I got my middle daughter's lot of, I'd sold it as a lot, all kinds of tops with graphics and cute little, middle school type fashions, and I barely got $1 a piece for them because of the weight. So it really is not, to me, it's not cost effective to sell that type of clothing. Plus you have to take a picture of every single item, you have to list the sizes, you have to put the defect if there's a little candy stain on it or something. So it's just not worth it to me. I'd rather just donate it or save it for a garage sale. And so I don't do that, but I do find like prom dresses and leather jackets and bohemian type stuff, things like that to sell. And what else am I going to put? Okay, that's it on the purses. Oh, here's some interesting stuff. I have done really well with anything camel related, camel cigarettes, tobacco. I sold another tin like this, a little smaller. It was camel cigarettes, and it was full of those little match boxes, the paper ones, not the boxes, but the little flip type. And I think I got about $60 for that, and I had gotten it free from, I have a sister-in-law who runs a convenience store, and she gave it to me, and it was probably about 10 years ago. Or no, because I've only been selling for about 7. It's probably about 7 years ago when I first started selling on eBay. So I did really, really well, and I noticed that the people that were buying and bidding on it, that's what they buy, camel. Okay, and that, and then beer-related things do really well as well. And so I'm going to sell this Budweiser tray. It's a plastic tray. I've also sold a clock that was just made out of plastic like this, and I don't remember I think it was Budweiser as well, with Clydesdales on it. That does really, really well as well. People love barware, and I forget what they call this type of genre, but they love this kind of tobacco stuff as well. So I'm going to list that too. That's been sitting around the house for a long time. Now for the jewelry. I've been buying a lot of, I always buy jewelry, and I enjoy it and I wear it, and then usually I resell it. I'm going to pull out the sterling silver. I found this cute bracelet. I think I paid about $2 for it. It's sterling silver with onyx. So I'm going to list this, probably starting at $9. And then I have 2 of these copper bracelets. They're a little bit different. One of them looks like arrowheads or chevron. No, they're more like chevron style. So I'll probably put these maybe even as a lot, just so they can go for, I think I'll start them probably at $9, $9.99. And if they go for $5 a piece, well, that's fine. It's still something. And then I got these fabulous bangles from Chanel. They're 3 different colors. No, it's 4 different colors. And I think I'm going to put probably $20 a piece on these, because though they're plastic, they are Chanel, and people love that stuff. And they have, what do they say, Rouge, Allure, Cocoa, and they have like the names of the lip product or the color palettes. So, yeah, I just got these. They're a little big on me. So I'm going to sell, my sister gave them to me, and so we're going to sell those. Alright, and then I also have right now listed, and I'm going to show you some still pictures of the stuff that's on eBay right now, and the stuff that I sold prior, but the thing that's causing a little bit of a bidding war, which really surprised me, because I listed this during my lunch hour, and immediately within 15 minutes it already had a bid. And then that evening I got an offer for buy it now for 40, and it's at 56 last I checked about 2 hours ago, and it's Nintendo 64 games. And I had no idea. I knew that vintage Nintendo sold for pretty good money, and the original Nintendos, I would sometimes find the systems themselves, and I've sold them for $20, $30. But I didn't realize that Nintendo 64 also sells really well, and really I didn't even know that we had these. I found these in my mother's sort of a storage room that she has, and these are something that she was going to give to the Goodwill. I told her, let me get some of this stuff out of here right now and start, clearing it out for you. And then she said, yes, I just want to keep the plastic boxes, the little bins where they're in. If you take anything, put in a bag, because I don't want to get rid of those boxes. And I was like, okay. So we opened it, and there was some Scrabble board games and things like that, and then there was these. And I said, well, you know what, let me put these on eBay, maybe they'll go, and I'll give you the money for them and whatnot. So sure enough, and then I researched it a little bit, and apparently anything Mario Brothers is extremely popular. The 007 that's in here is also pretty popular. I heard that the games, the sports games are not that sought after, but the Mario Brothers are. These are 10 games, and here's a baseball one. And I think there's 3 Mario Brothers, and I think this is a skater one or something, a Pokemon. And so yeah, I'm going to show you that listing, and last I checked they were at $56, so I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for more of these. And I have run across them. I mostly run across the original first generation Nintendo system games, but I'm going to start looking for these. And oh, and then it came with this little adapter thing that you can put in your other games, I think your Game Boys or something. And I just listed it, really I didn't elaborate the listing or anything, because people know what they want. People know what these are, and so I was really happy about that bidding war. Guys, it was really good talking to you. Let me know if you like this video. I have a lot of other quirky things that I wanted to show you, but I don't want the video to go on too long. So let me know with a thumbs up or a comment if you like this type of video, and if you want to continue to see the kind of things that I'm going to put on eBay and the things that are moving and whatnot. Good talking to you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.